Hello, this is Erica from blacksandperiodfilms.com. Today is day 28, which makes it the last day of our Write It series for Black History Month. Today we're going to talk about this portrait of Captain P. Shorey and his family. The portrait was taken in Oakland, California in 1898. Because of how opulent this portrait of the Shorey family is, it always raises people's interest about the family. So I thought this would be a great photo for today. William Thomas Shorey was a late 19th century American whaling ship captain. He was known by his crew as the Black Ahab, and Captain Ahab is a fictional character from Moby Dick. Because of his cool and calm demeanor, the vessels under his command were known as happy ships. So that tells us a lot about him. He was a nice man. He was born 1859 on the island of Barbados in the British West Indies. He was the son of a Scottish sugar planter and a West Indian woman of mixed African and European ancestry. Now, we can't know for sure, but we can make a lot of assumptions based on who his parents were and where he lived at the time, that he had a pretty privileged childhood. His father was a sugar planter and his mother was mixed race. So I can imagine him having a childhood of one of these children, and these paintings by Agostino Brenes. He painted a lot of free women of color in the West Indies around the same time that Shorey lived there. So any film that talked about Shorey, it would be nice to see these paintings come to life. In 1875, at the age of 16, Shorey was shipped to Boston, where he became a captain boy. He made his maiden voyage on a whaler the next year. By 1878, when he was 19, he had already learned navigation and was rapidly moving through the ranks. At the age of 19, he arrived in San Francisco, California. By 1885, he obtained his certification. So it seems that because of his rapid progression through the ranks, he was a very talented captain. In 1887, he married Julia Ann Shelton, who you see in this portrait. Something I thought that was interesting was I used Family Search to find a little bit more information about the family, because there's not a lot of information on the family online. And I used their website, and although most articles say they were married in 1887, the census says that they were married in 1884. All of the online articles say that Julianne was the daughter of a prominent Black San Francisco family. I could not find out any more about her or her family, but using FamilySearch.com, I was able to find out that she was born in June 1865 in Arkansas, and that both her parents were from Virginia. Interestingly enough, because of that census and because of other articles, we know exactly where they lived in Oakland, 1774 Division Street. They had 5 children. We only know the name of 3, and I tried to use the census to find out the name of the other 2, but were not able to do so. The 2 girls in the picture are named Zenobia Pearl and Victoria Grace, and they also had a son named William Thomas Shorey Jr. I wondered what life was like without their father when he was on sea, but I was pleased to find out that he occasionally took his family to sea with him. So that adds an extra layer to any film or series about them, their time on his vessels with him while he was at work. In his later years, he became the only African American ship captain on the West Coast. His whaling voyages were based out of San Francisco on the whaling bark John and Winthrop, and that was the only whaling ship in the world to be manned entirely by African Americans. By 1908, he had retired, he was 49 then, because of the gradual decrease for the need of whale oil. Petroleum and other products replaced whale oil, so he had to retire. He lived in Oakland and worked on the docks as a special policeman for the Pacific Coast Steamship Company from 1912 to 1919. In regards to who should play them, 2 people came to mind immediately. Jeffrey Wright as William Shorey and Denise Barton as his wife, because when I saw the picture of the woman of Julia Ann Shelton, Denise immediately came to mind. I know her from the Tyler Perry movies Why Did I Get Married and the series The Browns. And for the husband, Jeffrey Wright, I think kind of has a similar image to him, as well as perhaps Common. I think would be awesome to play William Shorney and his wife, Julia Ann Shelton. However, Captain Shorney and his family are cast, his story is one that should be told. He was a talented whaling captain from Barbados, and she was the daughter of a prominent San Francisco family. They were real people with an amazing life. Their story should be told. Someone should write it.